Before we get into anything else today, I need y'all to stop scrolling. Put the phone down for a second because the news that dropped yesterday was different. Like the kind of news that makes you sit down for a minute and just stare at the wall. Tay Keith is gone, 29 years old. The man behind some of the biggest records in hip-hop history, gone, just like that. And the culture is shaken right now, so today we're giving him his full flowers, his full respect, because this man deserves it. Stick with me for the whole video because we're breaking down everything, who he was, what he built, what we know about his death, and the tributes that are coming in from all corners of the game. Let's get into it. First, for anybody who might not know the name, let me paint the picture real quick because this is not just some industry name. This man was a legend, and I don't use that word lightly. Tay Keith, born Brytavious Chambers, was a Memphis, Tennessee native. Memphis, the same city that gave us 3 6 Mafia, Young Dolph, and Yo Gotti. That city has always been a breeding ground for raw, gritty, hard-hitting music, and Tay Keith carried that DNA in every beat he ever made. He started making music as a teenager, just a young kid from Memphis experimenting with production. But here's what's crazy. By the time he finished college at Middle Tennessee State University in 2018, he already had his first #1 single. Think about that, graduating from college with a #1 record. Most of us graduated from college with debt and confusion. This man graduated with a chart topper, and it only went up from there. He opened his own studio in Nashville, dramatized, one of only 2 black-owned commercial studios in all of Music City. He wasn't just making music, he was building a legacy. By 2024, he won Producer of the Year at the BMI Awards, his 3rd time winning that category. And in 2025, Forbes put him on their 30 under 30 list alongside names like Chappelle Roan and Zach Bryan. This was not just a hip-hop producer, this was an industry force. Now let's talk about the music, because if you don't know Tay Keith by name, I promise you know his work. You've heard it in the club, in the car, at the cookout, blasting from somebody's speakers down the block. You hear that tag, you know something hard is about to hit. Let's run through the resume real quick because it is stacked. Look Alive, BlocBoy JB and Drake, 2018. That joint went 5 times platinum. 5. That was one of the records that put Tay Keith on everybody's radar. Sicko Mode, Travis Scott, Drake, Sway Lee, one of the biggest rap songs of the entire decade. That record earned him his first Grammy nomination. And if you've been to any event in the last 8 years and that beat dropped, you already know what happened to the crowd. Non-Stop, Drake, another massive record. First Person Shooter, Drake and J. Cole in 2023. That was one of the most talked about hip-hop collaborations in years, and Tay Keith was in the studio making the magic happen. Rich Flex, Drake and 21 Savage, his 2nd Grammy nomination. But that's not even the full picture. His reach extended beyond hip-hop. We're talking about Beyonce. He touched the Homecoming live album. We're talking about Eminem. He produced Not Alike. We're talking Cardi B, Lil Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Nas X, Meek Mill, Future, Moneybagg Yo, Miley Cyrus, Jennifer Lopez, Migos, Tekashi 6ix9ine, DJ Khaled, Jack Harlow. Y'all, this man's discography reads like the contact list of every major artist in the industry. That is not an accident. That is generational talent. Now let's talk about what happened, because I know y'all have questions, and I'm going to give you everything we know right now. No speculation, no cap, just facts. Yesterday, June 18th, 2026, Tay Keith was found dead in his apartment on Martin Street in Nashville, Tennessee. He was 29 years old. Officers from the Metro Nashville Police Department were performing a welfare check when they found him unresponsive. We don't know yet who called in that welfare check. That detail hasn't been released. The Nashville police put out an official statement that said, and I'm reading this directly, "No foul play is suspected in the death of Brytavious Chambers. 29, also known as Grammy-nominated record producer Tay Keith. He was found dead in his Martin Street apartment this afternoon by officers performing a welfare check. His death is unclassified pending autopsy results. Unclassified pending autopsy. That means we don't have a cause of death yet. The medical examiner will determine that. And here's what makes this even more heartbreaking. In the weeks before his death, there were reportedly no obvious warning signs, no public drama, no known issues. In fact, his last Instagram post was a celebration. He posted about Memphis producers who had music featured in season 3 of Euphoria, and he captioned it, "Congratulations everybody for their continued consistency and success. We take what we have and continue to be trailblazers and examples of hard work. Shout out to the Memphis producers." That was his last public post, celebrating his people, celebrating the culture. That is different now. He was only 29. We're going to keep watching for updates as the autopsy results come in, and we'll keep y'all posted. Now let's talk about the outpouring, because the love for this man has been real, and it shows you exactly who Tay Keith was as a human being, not just as a producer. Sexyy Red, with whom Tay Keith had a legendary creative partnership. They made Pound Town 2 together with Nicki Minaj. She posted photos of them together and captioned it, "Blood in blood out we brothers, but not related. I love you, brother A." Real love right there. BlocBoy JB, one of his closest friends since they were teenagers, posted a photo of the two of them as kids with the words, "Damn, cause you just hurt me bad." Bro, if that doesn't get you, I don't know what will. Juicy J from 3-6 Mafia wrote, "Can't believe I'm saying this. R.I.P. Tay Keith, Memphis, Tennessee legend. Prayers up for the family, friends, and fans. We lost a great one." Mike Will Made It said, "Rest up, young legend. Honored to have met you and made history with you in this lifetime. Gone so early. Thankful for your contributions to the game. True artist, true legend, and inspiration. Gone but never forgotten." NLE Choppa said, "You fucked me up with this one, Tay. Get your rest, soldier. Speechless." Murder Beats wrote, "This hurt my soul, my boy. R.I.P. Even streamers Plaque Boy Max and Silky found out live, and the reaction was raw and real. Visible shock, just repeating R.I.P. bro over and over as the news sank in. Metro Boomin, Denzel Curry, Westside Gun, DJ Academics, Key Glock, NLE Choppa, the whole culture came together. That's a testament to who this man was. Not just his talent, but his character. And look, I want to end this on something real. Hip-hop has lost too many people too young, and every time it happens, we say the same things. We post the RIPs, we stream the catalog, and then eventually, life moves on. But Tay Keith deserves more than a trending topic. This man built something that will literally outlive all of us. Every time Sicko Mode comes on at a party 10 years from now, Tay Keith will be in that room. Every time you hear that producer tag, his energy is right there. He graduated from college with a #1 record.